Good morning, Infinity. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to everybody around. If you're joining us on our Infinite Life stream, my name is Jeff Obafemi Carr, also known as Rev Jeff here. I have my Wakanda mug. I am ready to go today, and I'm wanting to say good morning to everybody. You have squarely landed in the core of consciousness, the place we call the apex of authenticity, the Infinity Fellowship, an interspiritual community. No matter what your faith path or tradition is, if you find yourself in the spiritual but not always necessarily religious category, welcome home. You found community. You're not out there by yourself anymore. We are here to be a space of growth, a place of expansion, where we affirm people, and we affirm people in a powerful way with a love vibration. So if you are brand new, I'm looking forward to greeting you a little bit later on in today's service. If you have been here before, we invite you to do what we do during this moment while we see some of our announcements come up on screen. We invite you to hit the thumbs up button. Let's get this Mother's Day stream, Infinite Life stream going, and let's get it flowing really, really strong. We invite you to share this broadcast with someone. Share it with somebody you know, you love, somebody of like mind who feels as if they may not have been able to find a place where they can connect, get some practical lessons that help them grow. We invite you to share the stream with them. Tag somebody. If you're on Facebook, if you're on X, hit the re-X button. Wherever you might be, make sure you share the love here. Also, share it with somebody you're not getting along with, because they may learn something today that will help us all get along a little bit better. How about that? So on this very special day, I'm excited to say welcome to Infinity. We're looking forward to an awesome Sunday service. So stay with us. Say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from on the stream. Let us know if it's your first time, and we'll see you in just a minute. Welcome to Infinity. Welcome home, y'all. beginning. We now invite you to the sacred beginning of our sacred service. We ask that you pause in this moment to just relax the breath, to prepare yourself for this spiritual experience that we call the Infinity Fellowship. So grateful that you have joined us today as we prepare ourselves. The way is open by the breath, by the spoken word, and by the recognition of our divine source creator and the ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand. So I invite you to begin our practice today and to join me in a brief meditation. And we want to open the sacred portals of our consciousness today. We do that by acknowledging that in this head, in this space, in this what the Ifa people would call the Ori, this physical manifestation of who we are, this part of us that is a temple, this part of us that exists in the cosmos and heavens dually as well, that there are 7 ways that you enter: through your mouth, your nostrils, your 2 eyes, and of course your ears. These are the senses. This is what we allow into our consciousness space. So we want to pay attention to them. Take a deep breath in through your mouth and then just exhale. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a deep exhale as well. On another deep inhale, go ahead and close your eyes. On the exhale, release any tension that may remain in your body. On another inhale, pay attention to the sounds of the singing bowl that resonate within us in a frequency of love vibration. And on the exhale, simply absorb the tones as part of your meditation, turning all intention and attention to the breath. Breathing in, pausing gently, breathing out, and letting go of any tension that may exist. Embracing this moment of gratitude and of goodness. Relaxing into the breath, noting all of the goodness that is available to us right now. All of the gift of being able to calm ourselves, to release anxiety and nervousness, to not focus so far on tomorrow that we miss the gift of today. Inhaling and exhaling. And in this delightful dance of breathing in and breathing out, we celebrate, we acknowledge that all is well. From this place of centered consciousness now, as we are all aligned, we ask that all eyes be closed, all heads be bowed, all hearts be open. As Reverend Sister Christina Trotter will take us in to the highest consciousness space and communication with divine source, as she brings us our affirmative prayer, our pouring of energy into realignment for manifestation at this time.
Mother, Father, God, the divine source of all that is good, nurturing, and loving in our lives. We come before you with gratitude to gather here today, ready to receive all that you have destined for us. We open our hearts. We embrace the offerings of this service, expecting transformation, growth, and renewal in alignment with our purpose. As we receive the download from Rev Jeff, let us not hear his words, but deeply apply these wisdoms to every aspect of our lives, guiding us closer to our destiny. We give thanks for the mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, aunties, and godmothers, whether they walk among us or stand as ancestors. Their teachings, wisdom, guidance, love, and presence remain ever with us, reminding us that we are supported and cherished. We uplift our voices today as we proclaim our gratitude. We just say, thank you, thank you, thank you, for we trust that the best is yet to come. Ashe, Ashe, amen, and peace, peace to each and every one.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, what a wonderful way to take us in. Thank you, Mama Christina. Sister Christina is so powerful, man. Reverend Christina does not play in that energy. We love it. As we have opened the way now, we also now want to acknowledge in our next step those who have come before, those who are seated as grand and great witnesses, the crowd of witnesses, so to speak. We are grateful that they are there, that they are with us. We call them the ancestors. We call them our angels. We call them all names that you can think of, but we know that they are simply our folks. And when we talk about our folks, we say all my relations. So when we walk in a room, we're never by ourselves. We're always surrounded by those who have gone before, who whisper in our ears and our consciousness to remind us that we are in alignment. I invite you today to meditate, especially on this day when we remember our sacred, divine, feminine principles that we know as mother, as mama, as big mama, as grandmama, as Grammy, as auntie, as everybody else that comes with a familial name of love. We recognize those ancestral mothers today. We invite you to recognize them as you call their names aloud as we pour this water. We pour water that represents the living into the earth, that represents what happens to these physical earth suits when we no longer need them. We want to make sure that as we raise this vibration, we raise the vibration from the ground to this place right above us, this place that exists in this sacral chakra area. As we move from the sacral to the crown chakra, this area right here, this is where that higher consciousness flows. And it's just like the light of the sun. When we calm ourselves and we think about it and we allow ourselves to be in this space, we see this divine vibration that is extremely high, and we absolutely love it. So we want you in this space to join us as we pour this water. As we say, cool water, freshen our spirits today, Ashe. Freshen and consecrate this place for spiritual work today, Ashe. Freshen our collective ancestors all together, Ashe. We give praise to Almighty Mother, Father God, Divine Source, and all creation, Ashe. Do grant to us peace and prosperity, Ashe. We pour to the sacred directions of the north, reminding us to be a yes today, Ashe. To the sacred direction of the south, reminding us of who we are and whose we are, Ashe. To the energy of the rising sun of the east, knowing that today is a brand new day and we don't have to drag yesterday into the right now, Ashe. To the energy of the west, and knowing that even as the sun goes down, the moon and stars provide us with light. So even in our darkest time, light always comes, Ashe. And from those four cardinal directions, we pour to the ground below us, understanding that when we are grounded in whose we are and who we are, we may encounter the storm, but the storm might bend us and twist us, but we do not break. We may bend, but we do not break. Ashe. To the sky above, the blank landscape of our dreams, that place where we find our highest consciousness, and we are gifted with the ability as little bitty sea creators to the big sea creator to manifest through speech and action those things that we desire in life. Ashe. And to the seventh direction, where all of the paths come together, it is a space of the heart. And it is in this space of the heart that we speak to the energy of Ma'at. Ma'at is divine balance, reciprocity. All of this energy, may your heart always be as light as the feather. Ashe. In this moment, we invite you to call aloud the names of your ancestors that you want to recognize. Those ancestors are people that are related to you. They may be people who may not be related to you physically, but related something to you that gifted you with the ability to remember who you are, what your purpose is. So we invite you in this moment to call their names aloud at home, or type a name or two in the box in the chat, and we will invoke that energy as an ancestral memory at this time. Go ahead and call those names aloud. And finally, we pour for the children in the world, in the womb, and yet unborn. And we say together around the world, Ashe, 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 oh. It is written, so it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Awesome. As we are in the place today, we are excited to say hello to our first time visitors. If you are a first time visitor, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and let us know that in the chat. If you're a first time visitor, go ahead and say first time so that we can recognize you in the chat. We're happy and excited that you are joining us today at Infinity Fellowship. Somebody absolutely loved you if they tagged you, said we want you to be a part of this awesome spiritual experience. I want to welcome our first time visitors today. In this sacred space, I go by Rev Jeff. And we are so excited that you joined us today for Infinity Fellowship. I invite you to scan the QR code on the slide that you see on your screen so that we can send you a very official and loving welcome note. Welcome to the Infinity Fellowship. Really simple. Grab you a quick form, fill out, and let us know a little something about you. And then we'll look forward to welcoming you in person here at Infinity Fellowship. We'd love to say hello to you, and we welcome you into a place where, regardless of your race, ethnicity, gender, orientation, socioeconomic status, you are welcome at Infinity. You might be a Christian, you might be a Muslim, you might be an agnostic, you might be someone who just studies physics, and you just want a place to have community and learn practical lessons. Well, welcome to Infinity. This is the space. At this time, hold up your phone, scan that QR code, or you can also check the chat box for the link where you can let us know that you're there. We got Randall Griffin, first time. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for saying hello. We're blowing you up in this place today. Listen, to our visitors, this may be your first physical time at Infinity, but we like to let you know that we know the real you. We know the real you. And the real you is not just a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience. We want you all to have that. We know that it's in alignment with where you are. But the reality is, you're a spirit who is navigating this human existence, just like the rest of us. So when you're navigating the human experience, it helps to have community. We see you, we feel you, we appreciate you, and we love to send our visitors welcome around the world. This is something that we say to everyone when they're here at Infinity, and we say it online. And we say it joyfully. Every time we say it, it's like we say it for the very first time. I know we say it every Sunday, but I guarantee you, if you say it like you're saying it for the very first time and you allow yourself to feel it and be in the flow, you're going to experience something that is affirming and something that is absolutely beautiful. So take a deep breath, exhale, let it go. We're going to tell you who, what, where, when, and why you are. All right? If you're in the place and you feel the enthusiasm, turn to somebody and hold up a hand and repeat after me. This is coming from around the world, first timers. I see you, but you don't hear me though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You're a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here on this camera with me, where I can let you know that you're not alone. I'm with you, we're with you, and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now. You're so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we're going to help each other out. All right? I know the real you, and I see you shining today. I know you're shining today. I feel you shining today. So welcome to Infinity. Welcome home. Asheo. We're going to say good morning to you in a powerful way. And we're going to sing this song. And when we sing this song, y'all, we're just going to dance around and say good morning. And here's what we're going to do when we sing it. We're going to share some gratitude. So not just the first timers, but if you've been here before, if this is the time for you to say good morning, we want to say good morning to you. We want you to sing it along with us. And while we're singing, we want you to put something in the chat that you're grateful for. This is how we generate gratitude with a gratitude chain. So Lady Kenitha is looking absolutely awesome today because it is Mother's Day, and it's also because she looks awesome every Sunday, and that's how it is. So she's going to lead us into this song, Good Morning to You, and we're going to sing it wherever you are. It's a simple song, but it's full of meaning. It's full of power. It's full of energy. And as we crank it up, we're going to put that slide up so you know exactly what to say in the chat. Let's hear it. Yes. There are the instructions. My name is, and I'm grateful for it. I dare you to try it. Let's get this gratitude chain going, y'all. Come on, Infinity. Let's show how we do it.
A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. A good morning to you. 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 Good morning to you.
We are absolutely seeing the gratitude come in today. Yes, come on, audio. Come on, audio. I'm grateful that after the third proclamation, I got my mic on. I love y'all. I said, no, we in there. This is a unique, this is Mother's Day. And I'll tell you what's interesting because I absolutely know we're going to have replay after replay after replay on days like these because society has changed. And one of the things that has changed is the concept of what we do for Sunday. And when we do things on Mother's Day, the old tradition was get mom up, take her to church, do all of that, then go out to lunch. But now the tradition has changed because so many people were going out to lunch that people, instead of going to church, go right to the brunch so they can get there. So I know some people are watching us in their car. Some people are watching us on their phone. Some people are trying to tune in their earphones while they're at the brunch early because you want to beat the rush. And I understand that. So listen, for those who are going to be watching this on the replay, we are still in alignment. We are still where we need to be. We're still absolutely enjoying being here for those of you who are starting your day off with Infinity Fellowship, with this spiritual space. So all of you continue to share the broadcast, continue to let people know we're on, and later on share the replay so that people will not miss this opportunity to indulge in the sacred, divine, feminine energy that is coming out today at Infinity Fellowship in celebration of our mothers. At this time, it's time for us to have a part of the service that we all can participate in on this beautiful day. It is our offering. And to bring us our offertory period, we're snapping all over the country because we're excited about it. To bring us that, we go down to Warner Robins, Georgia, and we go to the Lindsley. So here they are, y'all. They're coming on to lead us in our offertory period. Ashe.
Pew, pew, pew,
Hey,
pew.
hey.
Hey,
What
Infinity!
up?
Pew, pew, pew. We have our own DJ effects, so don't try to look for them because they haven't come out quite yet. But we are the Lensleys. I am your gracious host. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Tyrell Lindsley. This is my beautiful life partner, spirit mate.
Hi, Tashana here. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful, 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 beautiful mothers out there today. If you know one, you are one. You took care of somebody's kids, whether yours or not. Happy Mother's Day to you all.
Thank y'all. Yes, loving that motherly energy and thankful for this opportunity to participate in service. As Rev Jeff mentioned to us earlier, it is a powerful time for us to come together as a community and pour back into this space that gives so much to us. And on my mind this morning, as we were thinking about and sitting into the space of giving, I love that we have this opportunity as a community to say thank you to this space that does so much to and for us. Thank you to Divine Source for all of the love and the abundance that gets poured into our lives. And this morning, in this vibration of honoring the mothers, my beautiful grandmother is on my mind right now, which is actually my great grandmother. And thinking about the movie Sinners that we've seen recently, don't worry, no spoilers coming. But because the movie's based in Mississippi, it had me thinking about my great grandmother who moved from Mississippi, not too far from where the movie was shot at. And I got to hear some stories about her this past weekend as we were celebrating my sister getting married, and heard some stories that I had never heard before about my great grandmother first moving to Mississippi. And she was moving with this same spirit of pouring into community and building something better for tomorrow. And one of the first things she did after she moved to Chicago and got her a nice job and started making some money, first thing she did, according to my aunt, was send for her mama. And so that vibration of reaching back and going back and grabbing those relatives, those loved ones that keep you going and keep you flowing and bringing them with you in this journey and bringing them with you into your futures is just a powerful thing and a powerful reminder that's on my mind and heart right now. And so in that same spirit of giving back and going back and making sure we picking up our mamas, we picking up those who gave so much to us and poured so much into us, this is what we're doing today. And so when we do our offering here at Infinity, we don't just pull out our phones and our wallets and just throw some money into a basket and move it around. No offense to any spaces that does that. But here we like to elevate and amplify that vibration by doing a powerful affirmation beforehand. And so if you would join us in this time of doing this affirmation with us, and then a screen will come up for you to be able to share and send your resources and power to, and that'll come up right after we do this. So if you're at home and you would like to, you can stand with us. You can just sit up taller, however you want to do it.
Powerful affirmations.
Yes, it's a great way of doing it.
Loves to do. And we'll do this all together. You ready, guys?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Oh, limitless, abundant creator, source of everything I possess. You've given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken. And so it is.
Ooh, everything is good. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. Oh, everything is good, and I've got it.
Sing it.
I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Oh, everything is good, and I've got it.
on, y'all. Y'all can sing
Hey,
that. Let's do it.
sing it with me now. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Oh, everything is good, and I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Come on and tell yourself everything is good. Everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Oh, everything is good. And I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, everything is good. Everything is good. Yes, it is.
Everything is good.
Oh, everything is good, and I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good.
I've got it good.
Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Yeah.
Y'all give up some snaps for that, y'all. You can give via Cash App. You can give via PayPal. You can also give via mail. That slide has come up. It will come up a little later on in service. And, of course, we invite you to be a giver at Infinity Fellowship, to be a part of this vibration. Everything that you have put into this place has manifest something great in your life and also in the fellowship. We're looking forward to giving you even more reports of all the great things that we're doing in this 2025 year of divine development. Listen, we got a few brief announcements, but before that, we want to give you an opportunity to celebrate a standing ovation. A standing ovation is an accomplishment that you have checked off, and it is done. And you can say, hey, as a result of my spiritual practice, this is something that I did that I want to let everybody know about. And this is how we celebrate with an attitude of gratitude. We're going to put this QR code up in the chat and also on the screen that gives you an opportunity to share that standing ovation. It is absolutely right there on the screen. Hold it up or click on the link briefly in the chat so that you have an opportunity to step away if you need to record your standing ovation. This is a 2-minute warning to get it in. It takes it a moment to populate. We've got a QR code for you so you can make that easy. As we get that response in, we want to be able to celebrate. At Infinity, we go spirituality, nurturing, action, and most importantly, proof. We want to know that you got proof of the good things happening in your life. And when you're kind enough to share those accomplishments that you've made, it allows people to see that this spiritual practice is working, and we get to celebrate it with you. So with that said, we want to welcome you to May, the 5th month in the year of divine development. Our daily mantra is, I am powered by love, guided by vision. This is the year we continue to develop our personal and institutional infrastructure. So we're grateful for the opportunity, y'all, to stand as a community for spiritual growth. Say it with me. I am powered by love and guided by vision. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Let's say that one more time. I am powered by love and guided by vision. Oh, yeah, this is the year, y'all. We're pouring it in right now. Before we get to standing ovation, it is First Sunday, so we want to get a few important announcements to you as well. This month's theme is You're Headed for Self-Construction. All of our downloads, all of our energy this month will focus on the spiritual process of getting yourself in divine order. You've been working in various stages to do that, and I give you shout outs wherever you are. Even if you're first time here, you didn't know that you were headed for self-construction. You may have thought you were headed for self-destruction, but you're really headed for self-construction. So everything that you get today, everything that you've gotten starting with last Sunday and continuing next week is about how you build from the inner space out. So take notes, put the practices in action, and watch yourself manifest the fruit you desire to see. Of course, we want to send a special shout out because it is Mother's Day at Infinity and everywhere. We don't know how you celebrate. We don't know if you buy stuff. We don't know if you cook food. We don't know if you dance like there's nobody watching. We don't know if you just send up the peace fingers. We don't know if you participate and invest a lot of money, or if you say, I don't do that, but I'm going to show gratitude. However you show gratitude, we show gratitude because one thing we all have in common, y'all, that we emerged from the womb of a mother. So as we are grateful today for all of the mothers, we're grateful to send you this shout out to say Happy Mother's Day. We love you at Infinity Fellowship. We gave out our gifts last week. And if you missed out on that opportunity to get that gift, well, too bad. No, I'm kidding. We give you another opportunity this coming Sunday, which I'm pleased to announce has a special announcement as well. We are pleased to announce that we have an additional in-person Sunday this month, y'all, next week. And y'all know each third Sunday is Infinity Teaches. So that means that we get a chance to have Q&A as we share thoughts on the morning topic this month. I am so very pleased that we have a special guest speaker, one of the modern legends of instruction in religious science, science of mind, and the law of attraction. He has been instrumental over the years in providing advice on institutional growth and development to me personally and to Infinity, and I'm so thankful we had a chance and the opportunity to get him in. He's got 8 decades plus of wisdom, so we do not want to miss the person who is the retired founder of the Center for Spiritual Living Nashville, which he founded over 35 years ago, still going today, the Reverend Dr. Mitch Johnson. Put this in your calendar for next week. Make your plans to be here. Dr. Mitch will be bringing to Infinity an empowering message that is aligned with this month's theme of self-construction. The message is we can't change the law, but we can change ourselves. This is a great Sunday to learn and to grow. Get here early. That's next Sunday, May 18th at 10 a.m. We also invite you to save the date for a very special event that we're bringing back again. Corks and Conversations. Yes. Remember that slide? It looks good. That's what we're doing. We want you to mark that. If you're married and you are looking for people to hang out with who are not going to be judgmental, but who are just going to support you and your journey, then you need to mark your calendars for Friday, May 30th at 7 p.m. This is one of the most popular events we ever do at Infinity. This is the first Corks and Conversations of 2025, and y'all, it's about time. Conversation that happens at Corks and Conversations stays at Corks and Conversations. So whatever you may be going through, whatever you may be celebrating, whatever you may be getting ready to lose your mind over, whatever it is, it's a wonderful, safe space. Of course, you bring your own beverage and responsible with that. And we'll be right here, 641 West Nocturne Drive. The event is free. Registration is required. We'll have the registration link next week. And again, we have a limited number of spots. We fill up quickly, so we want to make sure we put that link out there. Infinity members, you'll get that in band quickly, and we will be able to celebrate that. Put that on your calendar. Friday, May 30th, 7 p.m. for Corks and Conversations. I'm going to bring back up Lady Kanitha Carr because it is time for Standing Ovations.
Tune your vibration to a high elevation. It's time for the good news, our standing ovation.
Hello, Mother.
Hello there.
You're looking very gracious today.
Thank you.
I like
Happy
it.
Mother's Day to all the women and people who are doing their doggone thing, okay?
Happy Mother's Day.
This is a great, great day, as
Absolutely.
well as every day, huh?
Yes,
All
yes,
right,
yes.
so we're going to get right into it. Our high energy at IF, because I'm sure you're wondering why it's here. Our high energy at IF comes from our practice of snap. It's why we snap our fingers during this part of the service. We receive practical lessons and tools for our individual journeys. That's spirituality. We fellowship with like-minded spirits every week. That's nurturing. We take what we learn and apply it in our lives. That's action. And if we do these, then every week we see examples of the progress in our lives because we want to see that. And that's the proof.
Yes.
So let us pause to enjoy a collective moment of manifestation and expansion. Okay, so guess what? This is what's going to happen. When your name is called, you can stand wherever you are if you're able to do so.
Yes.
As I read aloud your manifestation, when I finish each person's ovation, we'll snap our fingers. I think everybody knows how to do all of that.
I'm using an egg for a massive snap.
See, okay. And then after that, we're going to provide an out of this world, okay, together, standing ovation.
Okay, y'all. So look, get your form in. I think I've gotten most forms in now. I've got a few in, but we want to send that shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for getting it in. And let me expand so I can make sure I catch everybody. Give me 1 second. Hey, everybody. First standing ovation, of course, Brother Tony I is in the back running our technology. Today is actually his solar return. Officially in the 40/40 Club. Also want to wish my mom and ancestors a happy Heavenly Mother's Day. Shout out to Tony. 40, y'all. The 40 is in the house.
Man, you're grown for real.
You're grown now. 40 is a great age. 1 2,
3.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. We know that 40 is a perfect, wonderful age. You're old enough to know what you're doing and young enough to still do it. I love
There it
it.
is.
40s. All right, our next standing ovation, yes, indeed, goes for Brother Richard Griffin. Rick Griffin. We also were sending it to Randall, but Rich's stand ovation is I'd like to celebrate the improved health of my brother Randy and his continued healing. Come on, Randy. Y'all know, man.
Yes.
Those prayers avail it much. We're so
Man,
glad to hear, Randy, that you're
progress.
coming back, man, that you're making that progress, that energy is there. We're
Yes.
speaking and proclaiming it in the present tense. And we're sending you all of the love to the Griffin family. We send y'all love out there. Excellent.
Happy Mother's Day, Vicky. Okay.
Yes, Vicky. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all know it. Courtney Williams is in the house today, coming in. She's on double duty today, standing ovation. God has not been playing about me.
Come on now.
He has blessed me with some nourishing relationships in the community here lately, both old and new. I'm also proud to share I have the opportunity to speak to some wonderful BIPOC faculty this week about prioritizing mental health through boundaries. Come on now.
Yes, doctor.
I'm shaking an egg. Shaking an egg, shaking an egg. And the reason why I'm shaking an egg and the reason why I'm shaking a green egg is because, we wear green because this month is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
So we want everyone to be aware of your mental health and where you are. And even as we are working on self-construction this month, y'all, mental health is a vital, important part of that. It's the foundation. Your mental health is how you see the world and how you focus your lens, including your spirituality, including what you do with your body and your balance. So we want to make sure that you take care of your mental health and that you listen to the experts. We're happy to have experts in the house, including Dr. Courtney Williams, who's with our Health and Wellness Committee as well.
Yes,
Got great things coming up in the place today. I see from the chat a wonderful greeting from Happy Mother's Day from Papa Ken Rogers, who is watching. How about that? Come on down there from Texas.
Daddy!
How about that?
God. Well, thank you.
Look at that. You never know who's watching the Infinity Fellowship
Happy
Infinite
Mother's
Live
Day
Stream.
to Mama Gloria.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, Mother Gloria. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there who are
Yes.
sincerely just there, who are standing on the wall, who are doing
Yes.
everything that you need to do. That's a special standing ovation to you. We know that sometimes it's difficult. We know that people don't always recognize you. We know that people sometimes can just take it for granted that you're going to be there. But I know having an ancestral mom that you hardly, sometimes you don't realize it until the
Yes.
transition point, how much they were providing the foundation. So
Yes,
take care of
Grandma
yourself.
Jessie.
Take care of
Oh,
yourself. Yes, Grandma
yes.
Jessie, who got well near 100 before she decided to leave. So we've got this energy in the house today. We send a shout out to each and every one of you and are grateful that you're there. Those are our standing
Oh, my
ovations.
goodness. All
That's
right.
what we do.
So, if you shared, you're going to have several seats while the rest of us are going to stand to our feet and give a thunderous standing ovation. Okay? Here we go. Woo! Yes. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Ashe.
Ashe. Let us prepare for the message by turning to today's meditation brought to us by Sister Dr. Courtney Williams. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe. Good morning, Infinity. Today's meditation comes to us via the physicist and author Fritjof Capra, who reminds us doing work which has to be done over and over again helps us recognize the natural cycles of growth and decay, of birth and death, and thus become aware of the dynamic order of the universe. Ordinary work, as its root meaning of the term indicates, is the work that is in harmony with the order we perceive in the natural environment.
Thank you, Dr. Courtney, for reading that energy and putting that energy into the place today. As we turn into the space, as we turn into the place for this message and this energy today, it's important that we understand that what Brother Capra teaches us as a physicist is absolutely right. It's ordinary work. But ordinary's root word is order. So there has to be some kind of consistent energy that we are pulling from. A lot of things are going on in the world, and I want to give a caveat before this download comes out. I got a message today. And this message today is for those who are interested in growth and expansion. Somebody in the chat say growth and expansion. Somebody say it again. Write it in that chat. Say it, growth and expansion. Come on, Infinite Life streamers, everybody from wherever you are right now, this is the moment to start to feel this energy, to allow it to come into space. Because if you're not interested in growth and expansion, then today's message is not for you. All right, today's message is not for you. This message is not for everybody. I can give it and provide it to everybody, but it may not be for everybody. And Spirit has pushed me in this space this week to really claim and to state that so that you can know where we're coming from. That this message is delivered to everybody. It's delivered on YouTube. It's delivered on Facebook. It's delivered on X. It's delivered wherever you find your live streaming. But it may not be for everybody. So I'm going to invite you in this moment to feel free to head out early if you're not interested in growth and expansion. But something in me tells me that there are people out there who are interested in not staying stagnant. There are people who are interested in experiencing their highest purpose. There are people who are interested in experiencing growth and expansion. If so, this message is for you. If you're interested in finding some way, any way, and always explaining why things are not going well for you in life, the message is not for you. If you're looking for a caveat, if you're looking for an excuse, if you're looking for some reason to continue to justify why you just can't be successful, just can't get it right, you won't find anything in this message that's going to confirm that for you. This message is for those who are interested in growth and expansion, because the universe is reminding you in this moment, whether you are a newcomer to expansive thinking, or you've sought to spiritually elevate yourself for years, that you do not have to stay in the shape that you're in. Somebody type that in for me in the chat. You don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. You don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. They used to have those harmony quartets in Mississippi and Alabama, and they would sing those songs about the potter. You say you're on the potter's wheel, and you know, you don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. The potter wants to put you back together again. Oh, the potter wants to put you back together again. When you've been broken, and I'm gonna get going because that thing you take you in, because a lot of times you feel broken. And when you talk about the potter, there are the biblical references to the potter. And we think about the biblical and other formations of creation. And this body is made from the clay of the earth and animated by the ashe, or animated by the prana, or animated by the breath of life. And that's what gives this clay life until we no longer can be held in this body and we return to that clay. Our dust returns to the earth. And these references go even further back to the depiction of Khnum in ancient Kemet as a giant potter who was sculpting man. This is 5,000 years before these modern references have come. And we still have this concept of connectivity between body and spirit and intention. And when we find ourselves broken, we return ourselves to the potter's wheel. And the potter wants to put us back together. The universe, the creator, divine source, wants to put you back together. But the first thing you have to decide is, what shape are you in? Somebody asked that question in the chat for me. What shape are you in right now? Because when is the last time you did a spiritual assessment? I know everybody's trying to get their summer body going. Everybody's trying to get their bikini body going. They're trying to get, some of the brothers, y'all trying to get your Speedo body going. You trying to be ready for some Speedos. You know, when you're in your 30s and maybe even your 40s, Tony, you can have a Speedo body. Get your Speedo going. You know, get your Speedo in the house. And when you are working on getting your Speedo body in the house, you know, your Speedo body can be something that outwardly looks really, really good. But inwardly, you may not feel that good. We tend to focus on external things. But the Speedo body is interesting. I would love to have a Speedo body, while I know I would never attempt to wear them at my age, because my kids would be mortified. A grown man, my age, trying to pop out in some Speedos. I don't care how rock hard my abs are, how big my shoulders are. There's something that just ain't right about that in the eyes of many folks. But when we think about that, we want to get our bikini body. We want to get our Speedo body. We want to get our summer body on. We want to get our sundress body on. We want to get our slim fit suit body on. We want to do all of this. And yet, what kind of shape are we in spiritually? How do we want to get our spiritual body in shape? The first thing that we got to do is we got to do an assessment. And when we talk about an assessment is a litmus test, y'all. It's a way for us to say, How am I feeling about where I am right now? Because this month's theme is what? Self-construction. Somebody in the chat remind us that this month's theme is self-construction after all. So we're working on building, and the way we build is from the inside out, not from the outside in. And that begins with intent. So I want to give us a moment to assess, and then from the moment of assessment, we will work on growth. Y'all go along with me on that? Can we do that today? Can we assess? And we wonder, how do we assess things? And people say, well, Rev, how do I know where I'm feeling? And how do I know where I am mentally, emotionally? How do I know where I am physically? Physically is easy. You get on a treadmill or you go to work and try to walk up those steps that you used to take all the time. You get up 2 flights and now you get up 3 steps and you're like, I'm winded. Well, guess what? The assessment is that you got to start building your stamina. Our mental assessment, again, as mentioned earlier, is tied to our spiritual path because it is our mind that allows us to assess where we are with critical thinking. This is the gift of the prefrontal cortex. This is the gift of our mind when we are conscious, to be able to program not only our consciousness now, but our subconsciousness when we go to sleep and the prefrontal cortex goes to sleep. It allows our brain to subconsciously manifest those things that are silent, but we feel deeply. Neville Goddard, the feeling is the secret. So what do we truly feel? Feeling is an assessment. But how do we know where we are? We often know where we are based on proximity. Sometimes it's an old picture of ourselves. Sometimes it's a future picture of ourselves. And we say, here's where we want to be. Other times it's proximity. How do you feel when you are going different places? Well, the first point that I'll give you, that I'll bring up for you to see, is a pretty simple test of where you may be. If others' good news gives you the blues, your vibration is out of alignment. If others' good news brings you the blues, your vibration is out of alignment. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to write that down. Take a moment to screenshot it as you need to. We're doing work in self-construction. This is where we are. Ask yourself in this moment, when somebody is experiencing joy and it makes you sad, why is that? Ask yourself why, when someone finds something that is working for them, you get angry. And when you don't know the answer, and if you don't know right now, I'm going to tell you, it's because it's a reminder of your own fear of self-expression. Oftentimes we see this. Oh, I wish I could be that bold to wear that out. Oh, I wish I could be that bold to pursue my dreams. Then we hear phrases like, oh, everybody ain't got it like that. Well, oftentimes that negative spirit is because the universe is trying to remind you that you have in you the same gift to do what everybody else is doing. If you stop focusing on yourself from a deficit position and start using that opportunity and that feeling to move yourself from the blues into a space of abundance, you will see your life and your vibration change. We see this in the barbershop a lot. I can't tell you how many times I have seen this in the barbershop, and I've seen this at the track meet, and I've seen this at the basketball games. I see that when something doesn't work out for somebody and they hear something good about somebody else, the immediate conversation that comes out of their mouth, the immediate statement, is something negative. Oh, isn't it good? That young man got an opportunity out of 500,000 people that play high school sports. They got the opportunity to be a part of the small group of people who went to the next level, that got a chance to make that 7-man roster of people who make it to the NBA. 7 out of 500,000 people who are aspiring and working hard to do it. And it works out. And somebody's talking about that young man who made it to the NBA. And then all of a sudden somebody's talking and said, well, you know, I could have been pro if I hadn't hurt my knee. Or I could have been pro if that coach would have just put me in the game more. Or that would have been me but I missed the tryout. Like, man, if that was you should have seen me back in the day. And then they go out and pull up a phone and start showing you pictures from 20 years ago, 20 years and 150 pounds ago of the glory days. And I'm keeping it real, y'all. Y'all Rev is going to keep it real because I experienced this with folks. And I say that now this person has become so focused on what they feel as if they lost that they see other people and feel this negative vibration of envy. And it can go in a number of ways. It can drive you into a depressive state. It can make you be unfairly harsh on your own children because you tend to use your children. We're on Mother's Day. We got to be cautious not to use our children to try to fix our own past deficiencies. Things didn't go right, so I'm gonna overcompensate. I didn't make it to the pros, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure my child does. What if we did everything we could to make sure that our children are in a vibration of abundance and that they're in a vibration of acceptance and they're in a vibration of love? To do those things, we have to be in a vibration of that ourselves. Somebody in the chat say, I'm ready to vibrate high. I'm ready to vibrate high. When good things happen for people who seem to be excited, who seem to be happy in life, what is your gut response to the good news? If it's negative, we begin to now acknowledge that we need to change. Second point that I want to give you today is that passive paranoia produces powerless pawns. Just take your time. I gave you some P's. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 P's as Spirit reveals it. Passive paranoia produces powerless pawns. What is passive paranoia? Passive paranoia is the embracing of a vicious lie that you are not a being of power and that you're just a powerless pawn. It's the moment you embrace the lie that you are powerless, that somehow the system has power over you, that somehow your past has power over you, that somehow your experiences have power over you, that somehow the obstacles have power over you. They don't have any power. It's a vicious lie. You are not walking through life as a victim. You are not walking through. I'm grateful in my own family they didn't walk through life as a victim. My father could have said, I don't have anything ahead for me. I've got a 6th grade education. My mother could have said, I don't have anything in store for me. I've got a 10th grade education. But instead, they looked at the cards that life dealt them and they said, we're playing and we're going all in. And although there was not perfection there, as no parent is perfect, there was at least this determination to say, I am unwilling to be a powerless pawn. I am unwilling to play into passive paranoia. You are a being of power. Somebody in the chat said, I am a being of power. I am a being of power. I am a being power. I am a being of power. Passive paranoia, y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And if you want an example of passive paranoia, I was going to say passive paraphernalia. But you can wear passivity as paraphernalia as well because we often wear our paranoia on our sleeves. Now, I'm not making fun of anybody in Mental Health Awareness Week who may have a chemical imbalance, who gets help because they have paranoia, they have anxiety. That's natural. It's real. It's something that we, through therapy and community, work through and work around and get beyond. But the reality is many of us need to leave this concept of passive paranoia. Passive paranoia is this. When something good happens, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're blessed with a good opportunity. And someone who is in a high vibration finds out about this opportunity and they say, congratulations. Because again, when you are happy for someone else's accomplishments and joyfulness, it's because you're on the frequency vibration that the universe can tune in for you too. And so you recognize it and you say, congratulations, this is an awesome opportunity. I have been with you through the times where you didn't know where the next dime was coming from. And now you've got a home. And now you've got this new house. You've got this new job. You got this new opportunity. You have this new purpose in life. Isn't it beautiful? And the person says, yeah, but you know, you never know. I'll enjoy it for now, but I'm not banking too much time on it because you know how stuff happens in the world we live in. Oh, I see you invested in something great. Yeah, but you know, this stock market is volatile, so I don't know. I'm preparing myself because it could go anywhere south at any minute. That's passive paranoia. You're always thinking that the other shoe is going to drop. But I asked you a question today, and I want you to take a deep breath because we're doing this mental and spiritual treatment in real time. Take a deep breath right here. Exhale, release. Close your eyes. And I want you to envision the answer to this question. What if there will be no other shoe that drops? Inhale and exhale. As the great spiritual teachers, Abraham Hicks and others will say, can we increase our bliss tolerance? Can you move through the world knowing that things are in alignment, and when you put yourself in a good position to be in alignment, that you do not operate as a powerless pawn who is just moving from circumstance to circumstance? If somebody gets funky with you, you're ready to pop off. If the way you interact with people is dependent on how they interact with you. No, you're not powerless. You get the opportunity every single doggone day of your life. What movie is that from? Every day of my life. Somebody said that. You get an opportunity every day of your life to decide how you will move through the world. And as we're doing this assessment of you not having to stay in the state that you're in, I'll take you to the last point. As we close this wonderful, wonderful day out, the last point that I give you is that the love you seek is the love you give. The love you seek is the love you give. Let's write it. Let's write the song. Let's write the song. Now, this is important because I want to tune this into your spirit. I want this to sink in for you in a powerful way. Because the love you seek is the love you give. You already think that you deserve the bad. How's that going for you? If you think you deserve things that are bad, are you tired of that? Or you think that you did something in another life, or you did something in another existence, or something happened in your childhood that made you have to get all of these bad breaks happen to you? How's it making you feeling? How's it make you feel now? Doesn't make you feel good. So can you reverse this to say, I deserve the good? Somebody in the chat say, I deserve the good. Somebody say, I deserve the good. I deserve the good. Because I don't know about you, but I've reached a point in my life where I'm tired of feeling as if I did something to deserve the bad. I didn't. And neither did you. Because all you have is this right moment right now, this spiritual moment where you can proclaim that you don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. We want to make sure that we embrace this high vibration. The love that you seek is the love that you give. So how do you give love? Do you show up in a space in a positive vibration? Do you show up in a place where you expect to receive that which you are given? And if you do not get it, do you continue to give from a high vibration anyway? Or do you allow the circumstances to make you match their vibration? Deep breath here. because this is the balance of life. We celebrate, the internet was ablaze in celebration of the Met Gala. I saw a lot of the outfits from the Met Gala. They were phenomenal. This salute that went out to black dandyism. And this thing was fire. When I tell you, I saw outfits, I was like, man, this is taking me back to the 1920s, 1930s, and Harlem and all of the pictures. And I thought it was phenomenal in the way that it was done. Personally speaking, y'all know me, I like small community organizations. So when black dandyism is used to raise $31 million, I'd like to see at least $1 million of that to go to some smaller black organizations that don't have the resources. But that's conversation for later. That's conversation on balance. We want, if we're being featured, we also want to be poured into, right? Financially, we want to see that benefit. We understand the society we live in, but there were millions of conversations taking place about just how beautiful this energy is, because we know how beautiful folks are and how beautiful culture is. But there was one comment made by this eclectically dressed woman who was a designer as well. And she was saying that the beauty of fashion is that how you dress is an outward reflection of how you feel about yourself. How you dress is an outward reflection of how you feel about yourself. Now, does that mean that everybody's going to wear suits all the time? No. Does it mean that you're comfortable in a t-shirt and a hoodie? Yes. That can communicate that I'm comfortable being wherever I need to be, dressed the way I like to be. I like to wear my overalls because I'm comfortable being a worker in my mind. I'm comfortable getting my hands dirty. I'm comfortable putting in what I need to get a seed to grow into fruit. That communicates that, and that lens was important for me, because I said, then I understand why people just don't care what other people think, because they have their own sense of style, and style is tied to your divine purpose. If you feel good about who you are, it shows. Ain't it funny how the way you feel shows on your face? Earth, wind, and fire. I deserve what I put out, because the love that I seek is the love that I give. Somebody in the chat box say, I deserve what I put out. If you're here in the place here, say, I deserve what I put out. All right, now take a deep breath. I always remind people of the Buddhist teaching. There is no good, there is no bad thing. There are only things, and how we react to them and relate to them determine whether they're good or bad. Now, some people may have said, I deserve what I put out, and you experienced terror and anxiety because you recognize that you've been putting out some crazy stuff. So you said, oh, wait a minute. Before I say that, let me check myself to see if I truly deserve this. I know when we put the spotlight on this is self-construction. Self-construction is somewhat messy, and it's okay, because we have to be okay with going through the mess to construct ourselves in the way that we want to. I know it's getting hot in here, so take off all your nose. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your nose. Somebody put that in the chat. Take off all your nose. The no is something that will prevent you from hearing in your spirit that there's something that needs to be adjusted. I deserve what I put out. Say it with me. I put out the good. Take a breath there. Exhale, release it. Say it again. I put out the good. Inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes closed in this moment. We're going to treat in real time. I want you to think of someone or something that you've been envious of. Allow yourself to experience it. Somebody who may have felt have gotten ahead of you, or some people who you may felt if something happened even though they were mean-spirited, whatever it may be. I want you to envision that person, that place, that thing. And instead of being negative, I want you to see that energy in a light of assurance, abundance, peace, and goodwill, knowing that as you tune your frequency there to that person, place, or thing, The universe responds in kind by sending it to you. Inhale and exhale. In this same spirit, I want you to embrace the spirit of deserving. I deserve the good things that are coming my way. I deserve abundance. I deserve alignment. I deserve to learn the lessons that I'm learning that are helping making me strong. I deserve the gift of knowledge. I deserve the gift of experience. I deserve joy. I deserve bliss. I deserve peace. I deserve love. I deserve understanding. I receive it right now. Now come back to this conscious awareness space, acknowledging what we've been putting out. Because the universe is ready for you to now put out what you were born to put out, which is in a spirit of abundance for everything and for everyone. It is an alignment with nature. It is an alignment with the good. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Do not kick yourself in the head because where you are right now is not where you thought you were going to be according to your plan. Universe sends you different ways and different places for different reasons to learn different lessons, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And as a result of it, you are going to become a conqueror and overcomer of obstacles. Have you ever considered that you going through some delays, you going through some hard times, may be so that when someone you encounter down the line has their head in the sand and they are down, you could place your hand on your shoulders and say, you don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. I've been there, and here is my story. So I need you to get up because you don't have to stay in the shape that you've been. You're ready to shape up now. So if you're ready, say, I'm ready to shape up. Type that in the box. I'm ready to shape up. I'm getting my summer body. Go on, say it. Your body is your whole self. I ain't saying that you're going to go back to high school. I'm getting my summer body. I'm getting my summer mind. I'm getting my summer spirit. I'm here for the ride. You know, you got to be here for the ride. As we close, that's the message. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. But I really want you to have an understanding of you moving beyond that previous shape and this concept of movement. And before we turn this into the treatment and pray affirmatively our way out of this, I want you to consider something that the physicist and scientist Albert Einstein once said. It's common sense. It's common sense. But sometimes it takes people who study physics and the law of nature to point out something to make us say, oh, duh. So hope this moment will give you the oh, duh moment of revelation. Einstein taught that life is like a bicycle. Type that in the chat. Life is like a bicycle. And the reason why life is like a bicycle is in order to keep your balance, you have to keep moving. You can't be on a bicycle standing still and be balanced. In order to be balanced, you have to keep moving. Turn to somebody and say, keep on moving. That's the only way you find the balance. We're in a period of self-construction right now. The universe is saying to you, I am moving you from one place to another so that you can find your balance. You will not find balance standing still. You've got to move. You've got to turn the wheels. You've got to hold on to the steering. You've got to guide yourself in the right direction. But of all things, you've got to keep on moving. The universe is moving you right now on this beautiful day to do something a little bit different. If you feel as if you keep falling down, it's because you're not moving. When you're not moving, you're not balanced. So I want you to keep on moving and find your balance and trust it. Sometimes you got to do it one moment to one moment. You got to be on training wheels. But once you find that balance sweet spot, for those of you who know, once you learn how to ride, you never forget. Your DNA has not forgotten how to be balanced, because you know what it feels like when you're in alignment. And the message that is sunk into your consciousness today has reminded you that you know what it feels like and you can access it at any moment. Sometimes you got to stop and hit the reset button. Sometimes you have to put the chain back on the bicycle. Sometimes you got to air up a flat tire. Sometimes you got to adjust the handlebars, but you got to keep moving to find the balance, because that balance already exists inside you. And the universe, the God of your creation, is waiting on you to get that movement going, because it's saying to you that you no longer have to stay in the shape that you're in. The universe is here right now to put you back together again. Ashe. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. And as we go through this moment of prayerfulness, we invite you to just breathe. Recognize that nothing is impossible, that absolutely nothing is impossible. Divine Source, we thank you in this moment right now for the ability to pay attention, to pay intention. We're grateful for today's broadcast. We're grateful for today's message and download. We're grateful for those who participated in helping to advance spirituality. We're grateful for Infinity Fellowship. We're grateful for the body. We're grateful for the Divine Mother. We're grateful that we are conscious right now. And we're grateful that we are in a period of self-construction, that we have an opportunity to just continue to build. We may be working through pain. We may be working through dis-ease. We may be working our way back onto the bicycle, but we're here for it. And because we're here for it, we have another opportunity to grow and expand beyond the places that we found ourselves in. So we are so grateful right now. We're grateful for the teachers, for the leaders, for the guides that have poured into us. We're grateful for the flowers that come up from the ground that remind us that you're looking out for every single rosebud. So what will you do for us? And while we acknowledge that this is a process, we are speaking that we are patient during this process, that we'll love on ourselves and be gentle, that we won't be too harsh, that we will move with the spirit of deserving that tells us that the other shoe ain't dropping, that we are continuing to walk and to move in divine alignment. And for those who are heartbroken there, for those who have felt as if they've suffered loss, for those who are missing in their minds and consciousness space the physical presence of those who have gone on, I speak blessed assurance over them so they may know that they still live. Those who have gone before in the words, thoughts, actions, and memories of those of us who remain on this side of life. We proclaim in this moment remembrance. We proclaim victory. We proclaim abundance and life. We proclaim a newfound sense of understanding about the world. We proclaim that we were born to be beings of power. We accept our assignment right now. And our assignment is to be who you put us here to be, change agents in this world, beyond circumstance, moving in alignment. Building with those who are like-minded, and we're ready to go right now. We are no longer in the shape that we were in. We are growing. We are expanding. We are allowing. We embrace the good. In this court of thanksgiving, we embrace that which is for us. And so I speak in sealing this energy in this affirmative prayer, that miraculous things are here for those who are here for it. And we're here for it. For those who are conquering dis-ease and illness, they are here for wellness. For those who have been conquering those lower places of struggling economically, no, open doors are here right now. We are proclaiming it right now in alignment. For the good that we speak to others from ourselves. This space of love. We feel it, we know it to be true. We accept it. We receive it. Inhale. Hold that breath. Exhale in expectation. For these and others, the things that we cannot put into words, we simply say we are grateful. We proclaim it as such, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. It is done, and so it is. If you're able to give the universe some snaps, some applause, whatever you would like to do, go ahead and give it out. Because I don't know about you, but I love that I don't have to stay in the shape that I'm in. And if I'm in a good state, I don't have to stay in the good state. I can go to great state. And if I can go to great state, I can go to awesome state. I can go from awesome state to phenomenal state. I'm just going to be stating up, getting my summer spiritual body on. So y'all be ready for everything except for Speedos. And so it is. Lady Kenitha, somebody might be okay with it. Don't lie to me, though. Don't be like, babe, take those off. Okay, listen, we're going to be, as we are in alignment here, Lady Kenitha's back. Listen, we want you to say hello to somebody in the chat. We want you to share some love with somebody else. I see y'all in there. We see the dialogue. As we close today, after we sing our song, we want to do something very powerful, something very positive. We want you to pick somebody in the chat to speak good over. This frequency vibration, no more blues over good news. So pick somebody that you don't know and just say, hey, you're going to have an awesome week this week. Or today is the day that you claim the victory. I don't know what their spirit may tell you to do, but watch what happens. This is how we close Infinity. So as we sing our song, as we prepare ourselves, as our hearts and minds are clear, and as we move into this world that awaits our light, we recognize that as we join together in singing, we speak that the wisdom of these ancestors will continue to be with us. That the power of the God of your acceptance and understanding brings new life, new abundance, so that as we raise ourselves together in this frequency vibration, in these words to this song, we recognize that we're balanced in the universe for the peace, for the love, for the joy that we all accept in the present right now. Not in the future, but we proclaim it in the right now. Let us sing together. We'll put the words on the screen. Let us hear you. Let us feel you. Let us know you. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God keeps reminding me. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. We speak that the love of the God of your acceptance and understanding, the wisdom of the ancestors, and the infinite abundant power of the universe rest, rule, rock, and abide with you henceforth, now, and forevermore. Let us all sing together. Amen, Amen. Hotep Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. We're rolling out of here, y'all. Listen, this has been Rev Jeff on behalf of Lady Kenitha Carr, all of our Super Tech staff who is here today. We say we love you guys. That's a fact you cannot change. Again, send something good to somebody in the chat. Pay attention to our announcements, and I can't wait to see you all in person next week for Dr. Mitch Johnson. Spread the word, y'all. We love you. We'll see you soon. Happy Mother's Day.